rich in my. I still can hear the air shots from the trailer hitch on that semi. That's RT on that Glico, 33 in that Gen 5. My little niggas wiggin' and turn a beat to a rebound. The shots rang out. Heading in my direction, bopping Taj Mahal, bringing a whole 50 guap out. We pop out at your party, free Karoo, Dooley, and Sharky. Pop up and learn where I'm from, like I grew up in Marshall. Have on Preston bubble for the times, and we ain't had no thing. Spin a deuce, shit look like I'm trying to two-track the sample, spray your block and tag your whip up. These niggas know it's not stuff tape on the handle on the stick, look like a Roman candle. Why they keep watching reruns? I heard this show is canceled. All the business getting stood on. Every issue gonna get handled. Every pistol gonna get brandished. These niggas.
Oh, hello world. Welcome to NXT Time with your boy D-Walk. We here to talk about wrestling. All wrestling. I got guests. I got people. I got my partner, Mr. Joe BNCO. How you doing, bro?
Doing good. How are you doing, D-Walk?
I'm good. I'm here to talk about some wrestling. And then I got the Invisible Man. He do everything. He the man of many skills. He talk about wrestling. He do all the editing. He do all that shit. How you doing, Mr. Invisible Man? Yo, Invisible Man, you there?
I had a great quote that was in my head. My bad. And 3 things in life is certain: death, taxes, and shout out to the XLZ_voltage that we were on TikTok right now, passing by.
Yeah.
The love.
What's going on, XLZ voltage?
Thank you, sir. And check him out on YouTube as well. Appreciate
What's
it.
happening?
We're going to talk about NXT. And this is not my show. This is not Joe's show. This is D-Walk's show. We have to remind Joe that sometimes so we don't get censored. So,
fuck that.
Yeah. And as we continue it up, how was your week before we got to NXT, Mr. D-Walk?
It was good. It was better when I started drinking.
True.
You ain't start drinking yet. That's a Modelo, not a Colt 45.
Man, fuck you.
We done talked about this. This.
No, we didn't.
When in the hood, you drink like you in the hood.
Shut the fuck up.
Today, because like this is about to get drinking today. I'm drinking my own Magna today.
What you do? Hey, so what you drink? Wine and cheese? You drink? You come on, man.
Only when I'm in France.
Oui, motherfucker. You always in France, motherfucker.
Nah, I drink beer normally.
Now, okay, we're not a French wrestling podcast. They were talking about wee girls with armpits and sex. But the point that we're talking about is NXT 2300 live post review.
Man, what did y'all think about it? Let's start off with the first match.
Yeah, hold on. Before we let's go overall thoughts, no spoilers. Joe.
I enjoy. I did like the entrance. I like that they modified the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I dug that. I did dig that. I like the entrance.
Okay.
Other than that, the show was I'm gonna say the show is more of a nostalgia show.
Yeah.
It felt like a crown jewel, but NXT.
Oh God. To jump on that. Oh God. I liked certain matches. I did not like certain outcomes. Now, Vixen Ghost, we are a unbiased. Oh, I'm kind of unbiased sometimes, unless I'm getting drinking. I'm about to drink it up. There were certain things that they tend to forget, and we'll set it up for later. I'll talk about that later. But the first match that we're going to talk about is Jada Parker versus Lola Vice, Philadelphia Street Fight, and I couldn't put the play. Ladies and gentlemen, every week I have the play-by-play. I talk about the moves and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But watch it on XLZ's shortage down below on TikTok. So we had to, set it up.
They might as well make that a jobber match to me. That's how I feel.
I feel like the first match was better than a lot of the matches during the card, to be honest.
How? Give me no.
Because D-Walk, listen, they went and did a hardcore match, which is what ECW is known for.
Yeah.
So, and they did kind of go kind of hard in the first match.
Yep. We'll talk about it. I remember some
No,
highlights.
yeah. Let's talk about it. No, all through the whole match, it was good. What threw
Yeah.
me off is though was the brick. When she hit it with the brick.
Okay,
You mean the
hold on. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We're gonna,
You
we're
mean
just
the half
speeding
a
up to the
brick?
ends. It was something of an object that looked like something of a brick, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Highlights of the match: Lola Vice legit kicking the shit out of Jada Parker when she was in the trash can, and that was I was like, holy shit, you're kind of going a little stiff kicks. Jada Parker doing the booty bump in the corner on Lola with the ladder in the corner too. That was a little too forceful. I was like, that's a little too rough there, Mister and Miss. My bad. We got another comment coming out right now, real quick.
Yes, sir.
Before I continue, the brick was fake. It's called a breakaway prop. Now, thank you for that. Before we get to the brick,
Thank you, Vixen Ghost.
Thank you for that. We had a couple kendo stick hits, a couple suplexes. Shout out to Eddie Guerrero, a couple chair shots and everything else. Now,
the trash can.
The trash
can to the stomach on the outside of the ring was a stiff spot. I mean, she was mashed with that trash can.
That was beautiful. I will give you that. The point that I will talk about now, since there was a lot of things that happened. Again, it was a standard ECW street fight, which Joe brought up a good point. They don't put that at the beginning of the match. They don't put that at the beginning of the pay-per-view at all. They've never put an ECW street fight at the beginning of the pay-per-view. You put that shit at the end. You put the cruiserweights in the beginning. Like if you would have put Javon versus Wesley in the beginning and still put the storyline of what has happened, we'll talk about that in a second, then you would have put maybe another match and then the ECW match. Oh, see, that's the problem. You can't put it second to last because
what they should have done, Alex, what they should have done was they should have started with the 10-women tag.
Well, yeah, because then you switch it up. 10-woman tag would have been in the beginning, and then the Lola Vice versus Jada Parker would have been the end.
Yeah,
that or they could have did Trick and Bully versus Ridge and Ethan at the end too.
No, I'm glad they didn't do that because we'll talk about that in a minute. Now, let's get to the brick. Jada Parker hits while they're in the ropes on the floor. Jada Parker finds a brick out of nowhere, probably out of her booty, and hits her dead in the face with the prop. As that shout out to Vixen Ghost for bringing it up. Lola Vice for the first time ever actually sells like oh shit, and then Jada Parker, which didn't need this. She didn't need to do this. At no point did she needed to do this. Her booty special.
Yeah.
No point. You hit her with a fucking brick. Roll her up. Okay, she popped out of two. Okay, do 2 power bombs. Yeah. That's it. Done.
But then she hit her with a full-size brick, meaning her ass.
It's not the same. By the way, the reason I hated it was the fact that she went 4 times across the ropes. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. And I'm expecting Lola Vice. I'm like, all right, come on, bitch. And on the 4th one, counter.
She was gaining steam like Braun Breaker does with the spear.
But she wasn't going on faster, bro.
No, she wasn't.
She was going the same pace. Like Braun Breaker, like the more he go across the ropes, the faster he get. She wasn't going on fast.
And this is why this is the developmental brand right here. And this whole show showed why this is the developmental brand for WWE because they need work. All of them. Yeah. There is nobody on this show that did not do something to where they did not exceed to where they needed work.
Oh, we'll get to that. Now, fantasy booking, it would have been acceptable that if Jada Parker would have cut it to 2 times to the ropes, but on the second time, while holding on to a chair, she booty bumps Lola Vice with the chair and the butt. That would have been acceptable. Like, all right, that would have been fine.
My problem with this match, my entire problem with this match, is the fact that you have a cage fighter that's losing to a nobody.
Yes, exactly.
This is my problem.
Exactly.
Because they're building Lola Vice up as a cage fighter, putting her MMA stuff out there with WWE, linking it together, and then she's constantly losing matches, which makes her look like she's bullshit and weak, which isn't true because she's a tough bitch.
Yep. Thank you. She fought Shayna Baszler in a no knuckle barred, no rope, whatever
And won.
on the floor match, and won. But you lost. But again, you had to put the brick. The factor was the brick. Now, future booking, this feud's not done. No, you used the brick to beat me, bitch. I'm gonna come at you harder. So this is gonna be another match later on down the line, which will probably be Deadline, and then Lola will win Deadline, and then the next match in December, which probably will be them being a tag team. Because again, the women's tag team right now division is shit fucking poor.
There's no
in
tag
NXT.
team titles in NXT no more because they
No.
merged them
Exactly.
with the WWE tag championships.
Exactly, which sucks for all aspects of things. Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis, rate us, please. Rate this thing, because now this match that I thought was good is turning into a clusterfuck in my mind. Honestly.
I fucking get this shit an F, bro.
Yeah.
I like honestly, Larry, like after she hit him with that brick, after she got hit, like I said, like you said, Lola Vice is a MMA fighter trained. Jada Parker is a street. Anybody that's a UFC fighter, they're not allowed to fight anybody that's outside the box like that. You get hit with a brick, you're done.
Mhm.
I mean,
You're done.
she hooded Lola Vice. She hit her with a brick.
And
Yeah.
you're done. You should be done after that. How the hell
That's
is you
like-
kicking out?
It's like fighting
Yeah,
in the
that's the
street and
part.
getting hit with a bottle on the head.
No,
Any other
difference is-
time,
no,
any other time,
yeah,
any other time, bro, you'd have been done. They would have like you'd have been laid out.
you're
You'd have
dead.
been like not getting back up.
They-
What makes it so special when you get hit? In real life,
know-
you get hit by a brick, you done.
You know what's fun? You know what made it special? They compared this match to Dade. Like what's the guy's name from Friday and Debo? Same
Oh.
thing.
Yeah.
Same
Craig
thing.
and Dede. Met
Craig and
Debo and
Debo.
Craig.
Debo, yeah,
Craig.
exactly. Debo. That's what they did. Debo and Craig. Oh, I hit him with the brick, so I can actually be. This match again is going to go on. I give this
What?
rating. Oh
But what happened when Debo got hit with that brick? He was done.
no, he was wobbled. He was wobbled, and
He
then
was-
Craig jumped on his ass and
he-
beat his ass.
Yeah, but after that, it wasn't even no fight after he got hit with that brick.
Yeah, because it was all downhill for Debo. The same thing,
Yeah.
except they expedited it for Lola. It was one
Yeah.
hit, and then yeah, you're right. She shouldn't have kicked out. It should have been 1, 2, 3. That's it. Done. Done. But
I would have
rating
I
for
would
this
have rated.
week's Steve. Yeah, go on,
What's,
Dave. Go on,
what are you
Dave.
rating it?
I rated the match a B. The overall what happened F.
I'm gonna
F.
go with I'm gonna
F
go
for
with a
failure.
I'm gonna go with a C.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
you been too
overall-
nice.
But overall, I would have went with an F because of the fact of the brick spot and the fact that Jada Parker beat Lola Vice, which makes no sense to me.
Again, this is fucking ridiculous. Jada Parker
And
is winning a belt. We don't know who. We don't know which. But it's gonna be fucking shit if once that happens. Honestly.
and again, where
Yeah.
is it leading to? Once again, they having these matches. Where is it leading to?
Yeah.
Where there's no ranking system.
No.
Lola Vice should have been one of those talents when they brought her in. That should have been one of those undefeated talents.
Is that
Lola
it's no
Vice-
ranking
Lola Vice
system
should-
though?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
no
Lola
fucking
Vice
ranking
is a 10
system.
man.
Where's the ranking system at?
Just have her
Because like
destroying
right now
people.
they wrestling for nothing.
I know. Hold up. Okay, you're right. You are right. Absolutely right. And that's the point that we're going to continue with the backstage segment,
Oh.
which I'm trying to remember. Ava's talking to Rob Van Dam. No, sorry. Rob Van Dam is talking to Kaylani. They're doing the splits, and then the cameraman gets knocked out, and then Wesley attacks Rob Van Dam, setting up.
Joe,
something
this your
for
part
them.
right here. Joe, this you right here. This your segment
Yeah.
right here.
What,
What?
Smiley?
Because next up is actually Javon Evans versus Wes Lee.
Oh,
Actually,
God.
which is pretty for me.
Oh, God.
I know.
Don't you- Don't you?
I'm
even-
doing it because
This your segment,
Hey.
Joe.
You better
This-
not rate this. You better not rate this match high. With as much
Yeah.
fuck ups as was in this match, you better not rate this match high.
now. Okay, I'll go first because I'm unbiased in this. I'll rate it first, then go backwards. This match overall was a C because there was about. Hold up, it was a C because one, the botches. Javon did 3 botches. He tried to do a coast to coast frog splash, and he landed on the floor and then pushed himself about 3 more feet.
You mean the bone splash?
That was the bone splash, yes. And he botched a couple of things. But to be fair, the reason I'm giving him a C is that, as I said it in the live on XLC_sorters on TikTok, his cutters are getting better and better and better. Every single time he does like a weird cutter out of nowhere in a different angle, it's getting better. Wesley sold it well too, but at the same time, Wesley was doing Wesley things. This wasn't really a great match. And you're right. Javon was doing a couple like
Javon Evans. The cutter issue is the fact that he's hitting this top rope cutter, which he does a lot.
Yeah.
My biggest problem with it is the fact that he doesn't have enough weight behind it to put somebody down. So in order that he does that, and that's a finisher for him, is a problem for me because he doesn't have the weight behind it to put somebody down. Look, Wesley threw him through a table, and the table didn't even break. Because you don't weigh enough.
Thank you for bringing that up.
It's a 200-pound breakaway table, and he ain't even 200 pounds.
The part about it, when they ran across the ropes with each other, and they did the strength challenge. How the fuck is Wesley? I mean, how the fuck Javon Evans standing up against Wesley when they ran across the ropes and shoulder tapped each other? How the hell was he strong enough to stay up against him?
I'll talk about that. First off, throwing Javon Evans into the table, he almost hit the fan in the back. Second, the counterpoint Joe's cutter dilemma. The reason that I think his cutters are more, for me, are believable is the way that he's angling them. Because with Randy, you come to Randy. No, Randy doesn't go to you. Randy don't be jumping up everywhere to do a fucking cutter. Every other person in history has always arrived to Randy's shoulders and arms to do the cutter.
Right.
That's not refutable.
But the problem with that is that Randy's never been below 235.
Okay, now, hey,
Randy is chiseled.
Okay,
and no less than 235 at his lowest weight. Now he's almost at 275. The weight aspect of was what I'm trying to put that because if you got a 175-pound guy trying to do a cutter on you, catching him,
he's not even 175.
No, he's 170. I apologize. 175 is Darby Allin.
Yeah, exactly.
Spike Dudley.
Darby Allin's bigger than he is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's about Spike Dudley's weight, but he's 6'2".
Bless you. Before we weight shame for another 10 minutes in this show, like we usually do every show.
Hey, Cody Rhodes said body shaming is okay.
That's Cody Rhodes. He has a tattoo on his neck. He can't say shit. All right.
He said body shame is okay in wrestling.
Anyway, the reason I say with Javon is that and I'm going through the kayfabe encyclopedia of moves. The reason that a cutter was made is that you want to isolate the neck and the shoulder, like upper shoulder neck area, for people that can't do power moves. Obviously, Randy Orton's 235 chisel and everything else. He can do power bombs. He can do all this other shit. Javon has this unique ability that he actually angles the cutter to you, which makes it, for me, kayfabe wise, believable. When last week he jumped over his partner to do a double cutter.
Okay, look. Let me see like this.
Hold up, Dennis. Dennis, go on, Dennis.
Okay, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. My bad.
Joe.
But being that he's a small, a flippy do guy and a smaller guy, shouldn't he be able to do an accurate Hurricane Rana off the top rope?
Okay, fuck. I can't contest that. He fucking sucks on that. But he's been getting better on the Spanish flies. I mean, to the point that he actually lands on his feet sometimes. I'm like, all right, that's not the point.
Depending on who he's facing. Let's put it that way, D-Walk. Because I see D-Walk's face.
He's like, shit, my brother. Like, I get it. I get it.
This is all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Javon Evans is too small to do the type of shit he was doing. That's just like me trying to do a diamond cutter or a motherfucking RKO on Joe. I can't do it. Joe 2 times bigger than my weight. Come on.
But
he tries. D-Walk tries to get me in a cutter. I grab him in the air and slam his ass down.
But that's the point. The point of doing the weight and height of you and Joe comparatively, what you would do is that you don't go head on and run after him and do a cutter. Yeah, he'll just bounce your ass off you. The point is you come in at an angle. You come in from the third, like from the second floor of a fucking complex. Hey, Joe, he's looking left. You jump for the right guy. Boom, right there. For me, I will always like Javon right now for the fact that his cutters are very unique. Just like Rey Mysterio's Hurricane Ranas when he used to like spin your ass around real quick and do a Rana to fucking do the pin. It was he's a small ass dude, but the way he angled it was believable. That's all I'm gonna say about
True.
that.
But Rey Mysterio is 5'4" and was 150 back then. He's 175 now.
Yeah.
He was almost Von Evans and a foot shorter.
The shoulder tackle thing with Wesley. There's no fucking way Wesley should have. There's no fucking way Wesley should have fucking be able to stand up with Wesley with a shoulder tackle when he's running in between the ropes.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give Wesley shit too. Don't think it's just on Javon. Yeah. That poison Rana was fucking terrible.
But the shoulder tackle thing, the shoulder tackle, Javon Evans is way too small to be able to like bump into him and everything. Like what? I got you too and everything. No, he's way too small.
Now
Wesley ain't nothing but muscle. Wesley is nothing but muscle.
Before we continue, the people that are watching in the chat, leave your comments down below. What did you think of the Wesley and Javon Evans fight? Was it a highlight? Was it a low light rating and everything else? Please begin to interact with us. The super kick by Wesley was very crisp.
Was good.
Let's talk about go on.
The Wesley super kick was fantastic, perfect. Yeah. But Wesley doing a poison Rana. I don't know if it was all him that messed that up. That might have been a Javon thing because he's still green.
Yeah.
Because I've seen Wes do a poison Rana on other people and it's been fine. So that might have been a Javon thing. So I don't want to put it all on Wes, but yeah, Javon needs work. And if Javon needs to, and I hate to do this, and I hate to say this because he is somewhat talented.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like he needs to go away.
He needs to get his weight up.
He needs to go away. No. He needs to go away, off TV for a while, gain some weight, hit the gym harder, work more at what he's doing, get his craft down, his moves and stuff sets down, work with different size people so he can get everything perfected, and then come back in 6 months to a year. Do a kayfabe injury, get him off TV, build his weight up, work on his moveset, bring him back better.
Wear a mask and just chill. I feel like the match was good overall, even with the interruptions by RVD. I felt like West could have still capitalized when everyone got distracted. And then we're going to talk about that right now. RVD came from the crowd or from the stand. Everyone's like, woo! He did his thing against Wesley. Wesley was knocked out for about 90 seconds, which gave Javon Evans enough time to go to the top rope, look at everybody, look at RVD, look at the top rope again, then go to the top rope, and then do the foot frog splash, as Joe likes to call it, for the 1, 2, 3.
The fake 5-star frog splash, which I'm calling the bone splash or the Skeletor splash.
Hey, yo, we got a guest though, dude. Hey, y'all ready?
Let's see if she comes in 5x5. Go for it, man.
Who this? Oh,
who that is? Who that is knocking at my door?
Hey guys, sorry I'm late to the party. Somebody didn't invite me.
Oh
First
wow!
off, I thought you were sleeping. I was about to say that.
Party foul.
You want to put me on blast, girl? I love you too. Future wife here, ladies and gentlemen.
This is my show. It's in my city, and nobody told me the show started.
Oh whoa!
What have you guys talked about so far?
Whoa!
I couldn't send you an invite, or else I would have.
Yeah,
I
thought you were asleep. That was me. That was on me. My bad.
Miss Invisible Woman, it's your show. This your city. Let's go. Here you go.
So what I missed? What you guys talk about?
We talking about the Javon Evans and Wesley match. This
And
was the
And we talked
Second.
about
match number 2.
and Lola Vice.
We can go back to that.
Yeah, we go back to it. Rewind. Let's go. I said we supposed to rewind. Come on, Mr. Benjamin. Man, you supposed to go back to the first one. Let's
I don't
go.
have that button. I don't have that button. Hold on, now one at a time.
Hey, look,
Remix.
once I get this set
Oh,
up,
that
we'll be able to do that, okay?
Oh, well, you like press the button again. My bad. Here we go.
Remix.
There we go. Boop. There you go, Car.
Oh, we got some clips.
No. We watched this all live on TikTok.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
gentleman
no,
is
I was
here.
there.
So your thoughts on the match?
I wanted to hear your thoughts. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, I'll say it. Overall, great match. Kicks to real hard, stiff kicks to Lola, to Jada in the trash can. That booty bump in the corner from the ladder was vicious. They kept hitting each other with trash cans, as Joe said, to the outside. They threw it like
That-
trash can at each other.
The trash can to the stomach was that really hard shot. Like she
Yeah.
chucked the shit out of that trash can at her stomach.
Yeah, they were two Latinas saying we're just gonna beat the shit out of each other. We're the starting of the match. We can worry about medical bills later. So I
They're
respect
competing
that.
with Dynamite. That's why they did everything they did.
Yeah.
I
At
caught
the
bits
end-
and pieces, so I guess I
Okay.
missed the trash can, but I did see the part about the ladder and I mean the brick and all. Yeah, the end of it pretty much. That was all brutal.
Yes, and that's the part we were talking about for about 10 minutes. That's why it's been 20 minutes. The brick should have been the ending. Jada hit her with the brick, went for the cover, got a 2, then did a 4 rope bounce off to the
Yes, there was.
the 1, 2, 3. There was too many freaking cheers.
The brick
And-
pretty much was the end of it. There was one more move after that. So
No, that was it. Brick. Lola's face is like, what the fuck happened? She tried to go for the cover, didn't
Boing,
work.
boing, 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 booty bump.
Yeah, boom, 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 booty bump. Yeah, that was it. The 1, 2, 3. It was very anticlimactic when the fact that you hit the person in the face with a brick.
well, it was
So-
just like it looked like she ate chalk. So that part was just kind of like I could see when she picked up the brick too, like how lightweight it was. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like half a brick. It didn't even look like a full brick.
yeah, it's like what kind of material was that? Anyway, but yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of missed the Wesley match. So what did you guys think of that one? I mean,
Oh,
that
here we
was
go.
a
Oh
good
god.
outcome.
Here
Mhm.
we go.
Okay. To be the unbiased version, Javon Evans did about 3 to 4 botches, but is improving on the cutters. We were having a debate on the diamond cutter, the move they jump up in the air and get you on the neck. We were talking about how Wesley was not that good in the Poison Rana and a couple other moves as well.
But I
And
think that might have
Javon-
been Javon.
that might have been
screwed
Javon
that
as
up.
well. Yes, you're right. You are right. And right or wrong, either way. And that Javon should disappear for about 6 months to get better in training. And you just came in when we were talking about RVD coming in and helping Javon Evans with the win. And it was the longest win ever because it took him 90 seconds to get up to the top rope to then
sat
do the
there.
frog splash. He sat there. He sat there
Like
looked
30
like that.
seconds, 40 seconds. He's just sitting up there looking back and forth for like 40 seconds. Like,
Yeah.
Javon
And that's
we're
what
gonna
Evans?
do this? We're gonna do this? We're gonna do this? We're gonna do this?
Hmm.
And
And then
that
he
was
went
it.
and
So,
did he went and did a 5-star frog splash, supposedly, but it wasn't a 5-star.
No, that was not a
frog
frog splash. That was a he threw himself from one part to the turnbuckle to the other and didn't make it. So when he got to the floor, he pushed himself a little bit more like a frog.
yeah, I saw
and
that.
made the frog. Yeah.
It was
No,
a
I
mess.
saw that. I saw the push. I was like, he was off by just a little bit, so he nudged himself forward.
Thank you, baby, for watching.
But, yeah, I mean, I missed the match. So I'm curious to see how Wes fought. Was he ruthless? Was he
No.
petty, impulsive?
Mm,
But no, he was just mid.
Top-
or-
top rope, the top rope. Alex, change the match from to
Yes,
Parker and
yes, sir.
Like I said,
so
to me, Javon Evans is too small to be doing a lot of shit that he do.
Yeah.
He too small.
And what I said was, if they want to continue growing Javon Evans, my suggestion, if they want to keep growing him as a performer and make him a superstar, to make him a superstar, they should take him away, do a kayfabe injury, so that it looks like he's hurt. Have like Wesley break his leg or something with like a pipe in the backstage or something. Have him do something stupid. And then that way you have a redemption revenge arc ready as soon as he comes back. Put him away, have him working on gaining weight, getting bigger, and working on perfecting his move set outside of the ring with different size opponents. Training. That way when he does come back, he's crisp, he's bigger, he's jacked up, and he looks like he's a different person.
You basically want him to have like
If Vince was there, you think Javon Evans would be hot? No.
No.
Okay, hold up.
Javon Evans wouldn't even be hired.
Hold up. Kara, you gonna say something?
So basically, you want Javon Evans to have like a beefy glow up. I mean, I'm sure he's in the gym lifting weights.
20, 30
Not
pounds.
enough.
He's not getting big enough. He's not gaining the weight. He needs to gain the weight. He's too small. He's 6'2". If he was 5'8" and 170, that'd be fine. But he's not 5'8".
Yeah.
He's 6'2". He needs to be bigger.
Yeah, my theory is like either he's just got a really high metabolism, or I don't know, maybe he doesn't want to lose his like bounciness. Maybe that's why
I
he's
got
not putting weight.
I got a fast metabolism too. I'm 40 years old. I'm 6 foot. I'm bigger than him. I weigh 178. I'm bigger than him. I mean, like you just gotta I like I said, they need to put him on a steak diet. He eat nothing but steaks.
Got to be on meat. Got to be on meat. Meat. Carbs and protein. That's all he needs to be eating.
This is the biggest on a bit. Like I done quit working out. I quit working out. I used to work out when I worked out. I got cut in the fine. But since I quit working out and I've been eating steaks damn near like 4 times a week, I done picked up a lot of weight.
Shit, I just had these fucking vegetable soup with actual vegetables. I mean, I can't have
Alex,
steak in my life.
If you would have seen me like 5-10 years ago, I was small. I was like small.
Okay.
This the heaviest I ever weighed. I'm almost at 180. I'm trying to get to 200 though, but this the heaviest I ever weighed.
Okay. Well, I tell everybody the trick to my life: a lot of water. I actually drink freaking a gallon of water. People say they do, but they don't. And actually,
I don't. I don't drink that much water.
Actually, ladies and gentlemen, drink a gallon of water. My girlfriend put me on it, so I do that every day.
Hey, it's hard drinking water though.
No,
I mean, like,
no, it's not. No, it's not.
I drink a lot of pop and a lot of juice.
Yeah,
it's hard drinking water. I mean, I drink more water than I did used to.
Yeah,
but it's hard just drinking water because it's something you never drink.
Why don't you get the circle bottle, D-Walk, and use that? That they have flavors and stuff.
What you mean?
Circle bottle. It's like these cartridges that go into a water bottle, and they have different flavored cartridges, and then you just turn the cartridge for as much flavor as you want, and it flavors the water.
How about you get it for me for Christmas then?
They're cheap. They're only $10.
I said, how about you get it for Christmas?
Moving on before we get into Christmas things, backstage segments. Thank you about that. Backstage, Nunzio is talking to the Dawn, talking about like you didn't call me, but I got you.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
I know. I'm saying how Nunzio look. Nunzio look horrible, bro.
I know, but he can still go. I'm happy for him. For basic moves that he did, he can still go. He's a prop he's a prop wrestler, but you know what I mean? Like he moves around and just makes. But the point is, Nunzio tells him that Rizzo has a match with Nikita next week, so happy for her, and Orlando, and they are gonna have a match, the Dawn versus Nunzio tonight later on.
Mm-hmm.
Also backstage, Jensen and Sean Spears sees this. and
That was
says,
after the match.
Mm,
The match, the segment with the Don was before the Wesley match.
Yeah.
oh,
And
okay. So that's
I had
thank you for
booked.
that.
Brooke Jensen and Sean Spears
And
was
Sean Spears.
after the match.
After the match. Okay,
But
so
you
we'll
know
just
what would
cover
have been
that.
dope though.
That was actually after the Don's match.
Okay,
Yeah.
go on, Dennis.
No, I say you know what would have been dope if they had the whole FBI there. If they
Yeah.
had Nunzio, if they would have had the whole FBI right there with the family,
can't.
that'd have been dope.
They can't.
Why?
2 or 3 of them are dead.
Who died?
The big fat one.
Yeah, he died a long time ago, dude. Because
He
he
died
was
a
You
long
ain't
time
talking about the bull. You ain't talking about the bull, is you?
No,
No.
remember the big fat guy that used to be at the ring? Real big
Yeah.
guy, 400 or 500
There used to be a
pounds.
jacked
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
a
okay,
big
yeah.
fat guy, and a small guy. Small guy was Nunzio.
No, what
Big
about
fat guy, he had-
Strabilo? What about Chuck Palumbo and the jack dude, the dude that was jacked up real bad?
Oh, I know
like, no
Columbo.
kidding.
Columbo been dead for a while, bro.
What?
Chuck Palumbo? Chuck Palumbo ain't dead. Is he?
I thought I heard Columbo. Like I heard a wrestler named Columbo.
Oh no! But what was the other
Sean
dude?
Spears is dead. Sean O'Hare is the one that's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No,
Okay,
but
that-
what was the other
okay.
dude? It was Palumbo and what was the other dude name? Strabilo?
Palumbo wasn't part of that group. You're talking about Big
Oh.
Vito and Johnny the Bull, and they were part of the Italian group in WCW.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the thing altogether. But yeah,
No, when they when they in WWF though? When the bull and
Yeah, they came to WWF, but they didn't last long.
yeah,
was
but
It was Big Vito.
yeah,
and
but
Johnny V, but they didn't last long.
they should have had them there. Like they should like that would have made
But
it
they're
dope
dead.
with them in the family.
one of them is dead, and the other one, I mean, is probably like doesn't wrestle anymore and doesn't really
Who?
want to do it.
Who died? The bull died?
I like Joe's right. One of I just looked it up. One of the 3 are dead. The big guy, the big fat guy, died.
No, I'm talking the muscular dude. I'm talking about the real jacked up dude.
He probably
That was
doesn't
the
like the ring.
FBI.
They got
Huh?
Nunzio probably for they probably got Nunzio for a hot dog and a soda. They don't care.
Probably, yeah.
But
Maybe
That was
Yeah.
Tommy Rich. That was part of the
Thank you.
FBI.
thank you. Now,
Tommy Rich.
all right. Getting back to backstages, they're all clustered, so I'm trying to get the ones that are right.
There's the
There
there's
was
the
a
FBI.
backstage.
Right
There was a backstage.
Yeah.
There was a backstage with Lexus King and William Regal, where he says, "I'm sorry that I wasn't my father. I'm not like my father and everything else." He then talks to his son and says, "Yeah, I guess he wasn't like his father." And and that is
I
weird
told you.
relationship. That is weird relationship going on. He comments that the 2 guys that are not doing anything, they should be a tag team because they're not doing anything. And Ren just says he's such a father figure because that's all she does. It says one line now. And also in the ring during this live, Ava, Stone, and the woman were in the ring. They
Mhm.
said they announced that deadline's coming December 7th with another Iron Survivor tournament. Also, Stone crapped on Philly and said New York was better to piss off everybody else so that Rhino can come sneaking from under the ring and gore Stone, which then later on that night, Ava was carrying Stone like a baby and taking her to have her way. So, I think that was all the segments. Yeah. Miss Cara, what were your thoughts on all the backstage segments that I just said? She's with us.
I don't have any thoughts on honestly.
D-Walk, you're talking about this group.
Hold
You
up.
see that,
Hold
D-Walk?
up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
That was WWE. That's Chuck Palumbo, Johnny
Yeah.
the Bull, and Nunzio.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That wasn't WWE. That wasn't an ECW.
No, well, yeah.
There you go.
You right.
WCW.
That still would have been nice because, goddamn it, it was better than what they did tonight.
But again, If you can hire Nunzio for a coffee cake and a coffee and save money because you wasted money on RVD and you wasted money on Rhino. Rhino ain't cheap.
And
RVD ain't cheap.
Bubba Ray.
Hey, whoa,
And
whoa,
Bubba
whoa, whoa.
Ray and Devon.
And
We'll
Don
do that
Marie.
match later.
Whoa. Rhino.
Oh yeah,
Goddamn.
we didn't talk
Yeah.
about that. Don Marie was a special referee in that first
Yeah.
match.
And she still look good.
And
And she
sucks
still
for
look
referee.
good.
She still looks
But-
pretty good for her age.
That's fine. Wow, she's beautiful. She
But
sucked
goddamn
as a referee. Let's get to the
That's-
facts, ladies and gentlemen.
She
You
was
get
only there
counted?
for. She was only there for eye candy and for nostalgia. That's all she was
Yeah,
there for.
yeah.
You know what? They should have got Blue Girl from NXT 2016 for eye candy and nostalgia. When I saw Dawn Marie that was supposed to do a 2 count and she counted 3.5, I was like, you know what? No, this bitch, get her out of here. Get her out of here. Aubrey, come from AEW, come over here and take her place. Please, I'll take Aubrey, and she sucks sometimes. But
Yeah.
the fact that, yes.
Francine was also in the crowd too.
Oh, good for Francine.
The queen
Next
of
up-
Extreme.
No, hold on. Come on, before you jump to the next section.
Yes.
Rhino deserved to be the fucking WWE Hall of Fame.
He will eventually. There's no question.
No,
on
I
that.
mean, like, no,
Maybe
but
this year. Maybe
I-
this year.
yeah. But like I said, to me, firsthand, knowing Rhino, like talking to Rhino,
Yeah.
and how he wrestled, it's some people that shouldn't even be in the Hall of Fame that he could be in there right now. That's just like this LeBron shit. That's just LeBron, the best basketball player, but it's other players.
Let's
Man,
let's put this out there though, D-Walk. Lex Luger is still not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Okay, going on to the next match.
Yeah.
Tony D'Angelo versus Nunzio.
Hey, can we Hey, look, can we have an after show segment after this so we can talk about it? We still be live though.
Then I'll get out. You guys keep going. Have fun with that. I am not touching Lex Luger with a 10-foot pole.
He's
Now,
being
No, we
inducted
can talk about.
this year.
Hey, no. Let's do like this. We can say who should be in the Hall of Fame. Let's just get like 20 lists. 20
Oh
lists
my
Hall of
God.
Fame.
Dennis, we will do this on Saturday. It's midnight
20
where
lists?
I live right now.
Man, we got time today. We got
It's
time
11
today.
years.
It's special. We got time today. It's special.
It's not. It is a normal episode, ladies and gentlemen. We'll continue.
I have
on.
work in the morning.
Yes.
Okay, team.
Dennis, what the
Okay,
fuck?
what about team? I got work too.
I got work too. We can do this on
What time,
Okay,
you
what
got,
about
what, time,
you?
what time you got to be at work?
Huh? I got to be at work at 7:00 in the morning.
Yeah, I gotta wake up at 6 and then do a lot of shit for like, things too. And it's
But
12 right now.
But so I
Okay.
gotta be at work at 7, so I gotta wake up at 5 just to get ready for work. So
If you want D-Walk, you
both
have
of you.
controls alive as well. If you want to do this after and keep talking about this, you have more than enough
No.
control to do that.
why? So I can be talking to myself. It ain't no fun. I miss run fall asleep.
Well, then do a nighttime stream. But after this episode, I'm going
Hey
to
Joe,
sleep.
you an asshole. You
I'm
a
an
laugh.
asshole.
You an
I'm
asshole.
sorry. I'm sorry. I got
Okay.
more story.
Hey, look.
I skipped the
Hey.
story today just so I could be on the live tonight.
Look,
Yeah,
Alex
dude.
Alex gonna wake up tomorrow morning and I'm gonna be like this still. And wake up and like, damn, I'm live now. Like,
Well,
yeah.
hey, someone
Like
someone
what? We
will
can't
watch
see
it
you.
up
All
in
we
your
see is a
hours.
picture of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Invisible Woman here as special guest, and we are talking about time zones. Tony D'Angelo versus Nunzio. Let's fucking go. This match lasted 5 minutes. This match was very funny. Tony D'Angelo Nunzio still got it with the leg lariat, and Tony D'Angelo did the Arn Anderson special, and Nunzio prayed to Jesus for the 1, 2, 3. It was a squash match. And then backstage, Brooke Jensen and Sean Spears says that we're gonna go for Italian next week. Cara, did you watch the match and your thoughts?
I don't know. I made a joke about him representing South Philadelphia, and then he said that he actually does represent South Philadelphia. So
He actually runs South Philadelphia, kind of technically.
Yeah. that's all that really needs to be said.
Side note: I will find wrestling matches that he's performing in South Philadelphia, baby, and I will give you money so you can go see him. All right?
He's good. I mean, he's
He's good.
Nunzio's more of a ground grappler,
Yeah.
submission guy.
They said he's a shooter, and a shooter is,
Yes.
is a form of like get you on the ground and submit you type of wrestler. It doesn't work on a giant house
Yeah.
like the Dawn. It doesn't work.
No.
It's like
Back in the day,
yeah,
Nunzio could get with Tony D'Angelo back in the day.
yeah, because he'll cheat with two other guys, and he have backstage. He was
No, back in the
epitome
90s.
of heel.
Back in the 90s,
Yeah,
like if okay, no, I'm just saying like I'm saying it like TV wise. They give it more than Nunzio back in the day if they would do more than Tony D'Angelo. Nunzio is more technical.
if we make the before we continue, if we make the family
Mhm.
like the 90s ECW,
Yeah.
Rizzo would be the most ratchetest women that you have ever seen.
Nasty. But I
Showman
like 'em.
shit coming out like, oh, I'll help you, Dawn, and giving the Dawn some some gawk on the side. Like that's some
Hey.
weird shit. Again,
Just like I like them. Just like I like them. Nasty.
all right. I'm rating this match a D, as in why the fuck did I watch this shit?
They could have had somebody better.
And
I thought
yeah,
I thought Tommy Dreamer was gonna come out of nowhere or something like that, some shit like that. Come on.
that guy's all over the place.
They would I would have if they would have had Tommy Dreamer over Nunzio, that'd be cool. Ain't TNA cool with WWE?
Hold up.
And ain't Tommy Dreamer on TNA?
Yeah, but Tommy Dreamer floats around like a substitute teacher. He goes wherever the fuck.
Wow,
the money
man.
Tommy Dreamer is actually running TNA. He's one of
There
the
you go.
guys.
Invisible
There you
man,
go.
what's wrong with substitute teachers? I ran across some good
I
substitute
respect
teachers.
it, man. I respect it, but substitute teachers
Okay.
respect the kids and the money. That's the
Hey,
two
but-
things they care about. Tommy Dreamer respects his fans. He's in TNA, and Tommy Dreamer respects his money. That's why he floats around everywhere. That's
That's why he's on busted open all the time.
now.
So
Yeah.
look, so I'm gonna say this, like, do y'all remember having substitute teachers and making them run out the classroom?
No, what I do
No,
remember.
You wasn't.
But-
I know you was bad, man. You was bad as hell in school. You look
No,
like
I
you
was
was bad.
alcoholic in school. I don't remember none of my damn teachers. Now, the point I'm trying to say is that Mr. Invisible Woman says this, and he makes it the point. Definitely think that they did not belong in the same weight class. Tony D'Angelo and Nunzio. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a recovering alcoholic, 40 years strong. Now, the point I want to continue. We have also backstage that's going to happen after that next match. Before we go to the next match, Joe, rating of the match.
A D.
Dennis, rating of the match. Okay,
Oh.
that's a sound word. I'll take that. Carl,
What are you rating it?
I get
DF?
I'm trying to laugh, man. I'm in tears of like I'm Smokey Robinson. I'm in tears of a clown right now. Like I'm crying, laughing right now.
D Walk's gonna rate it an FBI. FBI.
Hey, Z, you don't know me.
full bloody intoxicated. All right.
What? No, whoa. No, that ain't right. No. I give it a C minus. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just high as hell, but C minus.
There you go. D-Walk, future
You
plans,
are drunk.
Make a
No, I'm
shirt.
not.
No, D-Walk for the future, make a shirt if you get the future. NXT time with D-Walk, FBI, full-blooded and intoxicated.
Hey, I'm not a quitter. Just know that I'm not a quitter.
That's NXT time with Drunk Walk.
Man,
That is
shut
NXT
up.
time with Drunk Walk.
I'm
We
gonna
gotta
put
get
it
you
on
a
my.
cartoon- Yeah, we gotta get your cartoon character of you who's drunk.
I'm working on things. I got my computer all set up now, so I'm starting to work on stuff.
Yeah,
Hey,
make sure
I'm not a quitter
yeah.
though. I
I
am
know,
not a
but make-
quitter.
But make sure that
Never
make sure
quitter.
that, make sure in that cartoon bubble, like that cartoon character, they has a bubble that him just ranting on Trish Stratus. It's like Trish Stratus should be president of the United States. Like just really just get it on that, man. Just really make a bubble about that shit. But moving on, next match: Bubba Ray and Trick Williams versus Ethan and Ridge Holland. Now,
No.
before we continue, Cara, my future wife and Invisible Woman, did you watch this match?
Yeah.
Tell me your thoughts. This match was more lasted faster than going to McDonald's.
Trying to think. I don't know. I kind of missed like how Trick got brought down, but I don't know. I thought the whole thing was like, I don't know. It was just making them look like fools, I guess. But I don't know.
True. Okay. All right. I would say this about the match. Ethan and Trick. I said this in the live, and shout out to XLZ. Ethan's an afterthought now. So much investment into Ethan. And at the end of the match, by the way, Rich Holland with a fucking roll up for the 1, 2, 3 to steal. Post match
on the world
Bubba.
champion. 1, 2, 3 on the world
with a
champion.
roll-up, though. With a roll
But
up.
on the world champion. Don't matter.
No. Joe, no, okay. Brock Lesnar destroys the Spirit Squad one by one, then goes after, let's say, The Rock, for example, hypothetically, for the
Brock
championship.
destroyed everybody.
But before he gets to The Rock, he rolls up Rock like a little bitch to go after the belt. Rich Holland destroyed Chase U one by one, crappily, but still defeated them. And to measure his winnings, he rolls up Trick like a little bitch for the 1, 2, 3. Like the women's division has been doing that for the last 4 years to fucking get belts, which I've always hated that. I want women's division to be winning by finishers or submissions, not by fucking fruit roll-ups.
Hey, when was the last time, Joe? When was the last time Brock won with a roll-up? Brock always won by F5, right?
Brock Lesnar? No, he's won with a roll before.
When?
Never.
How long? What match? But I'm just asking.
That's the point.
Can't remember
you can't
when that
remember the
was.
exact date and time. It's been so long. It's not accountable as a reference because you reference Brock Lesnar with destruction, decimation, submission, and pin.
Brock hasn't
Yeah.
wrestled in almost 2 years. What's that supposed to mean?
It doesn't matter. You give him $2 million, he comes back. Everyone's like, "Whoa, he
Okay.
never left." It's like, yes, go on, Dennis.
Can I give my review about this match?
Of course.
For one, to me, this is how it looked to me. Don't judge me. It made Trick Williams look weak. It let Ethan Page, and then it's still down Ridge Holland. Okay, for one, you got Bubba Ray coming to be tag team partners with Trick Williams. Trick Williams being tag team partners with Bubba Ray made Trick Williams look watered down. Bubba Ray getting shit on and beating the shit out of Ridge Holland and Ethan Page make them look watered down because you got Bubba Ray. No offense, you still a good wrestler and everything. I still like you in the 3D and get the table and all that. I still like you, but you come in doing 1-2 matches and then y'all getting over on them, make them look weak. That's all I'm saying.
But then again, you got to realize Shawn Michaels invited him to do that.
Yeah,
He
but
didn't ask to do that.
But
okay.
you also have to realize that if you had Devon in the back, why the fuck do you even make this match in the first place? You could have just bring in Devon. You could have knocked out Trick during the show, and said that he got injured, and then you have a secret opponent that Bubba needs to bring in.
No, Joe. I'm just saying this off.
But didn't I
I'm just
say that
saying
they
off
should have
new
did that last
talent
week?
Yeah, but they did it.
Didn't I say they should have done that last week?
Yeah.
They should have
you
had
did.
Ridge beat down Trick. Devon replaces Trick. They had the Dudleys versus Trick and Ridge. Had the Dudleys go over for a quick pop, and then you have Trick come out and Trick and Ridge go at it.
Yeah. No, Joe.
It sets
No,
up
what
a
I
match with them.
What I meant was I was just saying like new talent wise. My thing is like it's time for new talent to like shine instead of the same old people. Like we know their background and how they wrestle. It should be what a killer though is they start sprouting out and make things we can see the new talent growing up from the old talent. That's all I'm saying. I wasn't saying it like no, it's new talent time.
Yeah.
I agree with you. But that is why they had Ridge go over on Trick
Mhm.
because they're the younger, newer talents.
Mhm.
That's why the pinfall was decided between those two because
Yeah.
they're trying to build up for a world title match with Ridge and Trick.
Yeah, I mean, I dig it.
I beat
I-
you. I pinned you. 1, 2,
Like a
3, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it again and take that title.
Hey, I'm gonna Joe. If Brandon would have been still here and wrestling, Brandon would have been fucking like damn near fucking. He'd have been NXT champion.
He would have been he's also was closer to Randy Orton's size when Orton was younger. So
Yeah.
he would have been like Javon Evans, but better.
Yeah, no, it is nobody that's way better than Brandon to me. Brandon was Randy Orton's size that could do Javon
Javon
Evans.
does.
too.
Now,
Yeah.
before we continue, Cara, since we're talking about all these, I would like to hear your opinion. What would you have done differently for this main event to make it more believable? Not this main event, but this match.
Oh, man.
Sorry. This match in general.
I don't know. I guess I just would have seen more from. That's my fridge. Yeah, I would have seen more from Bubba and Trick. Like, I just was kind of disappointed on their end. I mean, yeah, it was just a lot of them looking dumbfounded, and I would have liked to see more wrestling.
That's what we have the Invisible Woman for. We appreciate that. After that, a couple more things happened that I don't even remember because I was having fun with the commercials. Then comes the main event, which is the 10-woman tag match, which was
You ain't got no promo for that? You ain't got no, it's time for the main event. You ain't got no shit like that?
Well, I'm always prepared for that shit, but I think
It's time for the main event.
Man, where Kane at when you need him, man? God damn it. Man, we got to find Kane. We got to do a Where's Waldo on Kane, like, and have him,
No.
like,
I ain't got that shit.
He's probably been sleeping.
Here we go. Time for the main event.
y'all gonna let me go first on the Invisible Woman. This your show. This your state. Come on, this your hometown. Let's see what's up.
She didn't see the main event. She said it herself.
This match should not have been the main event.
Hold up now, Cara. Say that again.
Said I saw this match.
Oh, you saw this match? Okay, sorry. Your
Oh,
mic's
go ahead. Your time. It's your city. Your shine. Go ahead.
Trying to think what was notable about this match. I don't know. It was a lot of back and forth. I couldn't really keep track of who was on whose team, but I don't know. I thought it was an okay match.
I respect that. I am very confused about the ending. I am very confused about how is this going to go because of who won and who lost. I enjoyed the majority of some people working with each other. Cora Jade is still lost. And why is Vic Joseph trying to be Michael Cole all over again with all the lies? Oh, Cora Jade didn't lose a step in the pay-per-view. Like, Cora Jade was the odd woman out in that damn pay-per-view. Oh, Cora Jade didn't lose a step here. Cora Jade looks like she's scared out of her fucking mind in this whole match. So stop lying. The 10 best women in the world. So why the fuck is 3 of them not even there? I still contest that. And in this Iron Survivor match coming in December, I will say this now. I will put $1 on this fucking bet. Thea Hale's gonna fucking win. That's it. If you want to go down the route of setting somebody up for the future, Thea Hale has to be the one that sets it up for the future. Because you have 10 women that are just overstacked that does not need to be around the Iron Survivor tournament at all. And this could be Thea Hale's comeback. But other than that, this match was very flashy, very jumpy, very kicky, very punchy, very suplexy, no dragon screw from Stephanie, so I was very sad. And Zarya versus Jordan Grace for the future? Question mark?
Sorry.
D-Walk? You know, wait, let's talk
Zarya.
to D-Walk. D-Walk looks sad. Come on, D-Walk.
I just want to talk about this match. What was the reason for this match? Where is this? Like I said, the ranking system is broke. Where is the storyline coming from them? Because you just had Zarya. You just had Zarya debut. What was it, last week? Then you just had whatchamacallit debut the week before that, and then all of a sudden he had tag team, and then now Jordan Grace coming. Where is
this match was a clusterfuck just to show off the NXT Women's Division. That's pretty much it.
Thank you.
That's all they were doing. That's all they were doing. It was a clusterfuck of a match to show off the NXT Women's Division and what type of talent they have in the NXT Women's Division. That's fine. But at the same time, you have to advance storylines when you're doing these matches to tell stories.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I got from this match was the fact that Zarya pinned Roxanne Perez. So is she going to be the number one contender for the championship now?
Sadly, yes. And it doesn't. I mean, that's the point that I didn't see that coming. Zarya versus Roxanne. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
You set up, but you already set up a storyline, as Joe said, 2 weeks before with Stephanie and Julia. So you're gonna do a fatal 4-way?
Yeah.
That's overstacking.
And
Overstacking. Go on,
when is Jordan Grace contract up?
Not for a while. Well, to the end of the year.
No, Jordan Grace's contract is about to expire.
At the end of the year.
Yeah, January.
Yeah. So we're saying they hyping up a Jordan Grace and Zarya and Roxanne Perez. Triple threat.
I think WWE is scalping TNA talent by doing this merger, this crossover shit.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to start stealing NXT TNA talent from TNA.
Pimping them. I guarantee you we'll see Moose. We'll see Moose in the WWE soon.
You'll probably see Jordan Grace and Joe Hendry as the first two people.
So I'm saying this, so not you see why Bobby Lashley moved to AEW instead of TNA, because TNA still got to see WWE. And you know
Plus
how that stuff.
He's already done TNA. He's done everything in TNA.
Yeah.
There. AEW's new brand.
No, I'm saying if MVP would have deal with TNA, it was no way he was gonna go. But this was the best route because they knew what they wanted to do, and they finna kill it. Hey, AEW on in a minute right now or soon, some shit.
I got to go watch it. It was on at 8 to 10.
Now,
I had it on live in the other room so they can get credit for viewership.
Oh, that's you a cheap asshole, man. That's how you cheap you be, bro.
I have to say this though. This is something that I found out, and Cara doesn't know this. I didn't know this either. Other than the last match that Roxanne got she lost. She was in that tag match and she lost. She was on a 15 win streak.
Damn.
That's why they were holding that record and holding that belt for so long. 15 wins is a fucking not bad.
Yeah, in wrestling, right
there. Asuka won 15 times.
She's about to pass the longest reigning women's champion.
I respect that. So that's why they're probably doing this fatal 4-way where she can get away with it between Julia, Stephanie, and Zarya. And then I'm guessing in Royal Rumble after the
look it up right now.
After the record, take it off her. To who? I don't know. Figure that out as we go along, honestly, because they have no understanding of what the hell they're doing. They really don't. And it's
Asuka.
Go on.
Asuka is the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion with a reign of 522 days.
Thank you. Doesn't say like she didn't defend it as much because she was always like she fought like once every once a month.
Yeah,
once a month,
Shayna Baszler is a 2-time champion with a combined reign of 549 days.
There you go. So Roxanne's trying to do like one across the board. Final thoughts
Who's
on
your-
NXT. Go on now.
No, I
You
said,
walk
would y'all grade this match?
I
This
grade this
10
match.
woman.
Invisible Woman. How do you, Invisible Woman? What do you grade this match, please?
Excuse me, I'm multitasking and washing the dishes. I would rate this match a B plus because, yeah, I was impressed with I like the outcome. I mean, it was
B
cool to see
plus.
Rock lose for once. So 15 wins is a lot. So, yeah.
It is.
She-
And again, she had to learn how to get better between those 15 wins.
Mm-hmm.
Roxanne Perez.
Go on.
Roxanne Perez is at 213 days and counting.
Oh wait! Oh come on! Come on! I don't want Roxanne Perez there for another year. I don't want her there for another year. She doesn't need to be there for another year. Like, you're carrying the division.
I get that match at SCF.
Okay.
A shit clusterfuck.
Oh, okay. I thought that was I thought that was like Scotch and corn roux and maybe some.
Hey man, come on, man. Quit trying to make it seem like I'm an all-time alcoholic, bro. I know what time to quit.
You're a grown man in America. Take pride in that, man. It's okay. I give this match in terms of match wise a B plus as well. Good, except for Cora Jade. If Cora Jade wasn't there, I would have given it an A because it was really good showcase. Other than that, that's it. B plus. I give it an overall NXT. Other than the weird placements of matches and kind of weird things, I give this. Oh yeah, by the way, Dion. Oh, I forgot to say this. Backstage, Dion Lennox and Ashanti were talking. Petra came out of nowhere. Yo, you messed up my match. I thought we were even. And honestly, which is like honestly, last week was your birthday, so belated birthday. And he left, and she's like, she remembered my birthday. I'm toxic, and ran away. So we're gonna continue that shit. We're gonna say that finished.
I did like
oh God.
Kehlani learnings or not speaking Spanish. Like,
Oh, that was funny too. Yeah. Thank you for that, baby.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I didn't like that. Stephanie said something in Spanish, and I'm looking at like, there's no subtitles below her. Okay, fine. And Kehlani's like, you don't. And everyone's looking at Stephanie like, I don't know Spanish, which is sad because Stephanie's been like, Zaria's been to Mexico, and Jordan Grace been to Mexico, and Julia's been to Mexico, and no one knows Spanish except for Kehlani, who's never been to Mexico, and learned 3 years in Washington State. Okay, sure. Let's rock with that. So, okay. Other than that, thank you, Cara, for that. What the fuck? This is NXT. I know this is NXT time with D-Walk. We will be here Saturday if the Lord's permit. We'll talk about the 10 best at WWE. You guys already talked about that. We'll find some new things to talk about. Is Sammy AEW as well?
Business.
That is true. And D-Walk, give us a final thoughts before we get out of here.
Do you want me to do a motivational, or do you want me like me being an asshole and just say some shit?
Just whatever comes from your heart.
No, you gotta pick one. Come on, I need you to pick one. Come on.
Listen, D-Walk, you know what your slogan's going to be? Make America drunk again.
Man, bro. And how about you look? How about you go run across your highway with your eyes closed? How about you do that one? Come on. Hey,
slow out here. I'd be all right.
No, see, I thought you were gonna say stake it down and drink it up. Because that's more D-Walk. He likes steaks and he likes drinking. So he stakes it down, drinks it up. I like that too. That works.
That works.
Yeah. But he likes getting drunk and eating meat. So what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Hey, whoa, no Diddy on that one, buddy.
All right.
I didn't say no Diddy, motherfucker. That's on you.
You said me.
Okay, before we finish, before we go crazy talking about Diddy shit, Cara, final thoughts on the NXT? Loud and proud, please.
That's an A. But that's because Philly
Come on.
is about to save us.
Always skipping.
Mhm.
But yes, no, I give this match an A+. Just because of the crowd and Philly's and
Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Kiara. Shout out to all the monuments in Philly. Shout out
Word.
to everyone that loves.
But
And-
no,
Yeah. Go on.
but no, y'all didn't ask my mom. Okay, like coming from the Hammer, what was that? Where ECW was
Hammerstone Ballroom.
IF. Coming from there, I thought it was.
Wasn't the Hammerstein
It wasn't a
Ballroom.
Hammerstone.
No.
Yeah, but yeah.
Hammerstein's in Manhattan.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, my bad. So yeah, so 2200
Yeah.
arena.
coming from where that was and how much they was hyping it, I would have to at least give it a C minus because they hyped that shit hard as hell. ECW when they had the events there, it was dope as hell. So to me, like I had to like give it a great left because it wasn't ECW caliber.
Nope, it wasn't. It wasn't. There was no cruiserweight. There was no cruiserweight match or something of that nature. There was between Javon and Wes, and I
That
said
ain't
this
even
in
count.
the live. I said
Yeah.
this in the live. I said this before. It should have been if you're trying to copy ECW. It should have been cruiserweight first, tag team second,
Yeah,
women's match, and then the hardcore match should have been at the end. That should have been the main event right off the bat, and everyone would be like ECW. And then all the alums would have came out.
yeah.
If it was an ECW match, every match should have been hardcore.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Oh, yes.
No,
I was just about to say that.
Cruiserweight matches and tag team matches, not all the time, but were not, hardcore. Cruiserweight
Did you
matches,
watch ECW?
Yes, I watched. Again, you have to factor in that the props were not hardcore by nature. They were just outside because they were outside. There was a table outside, there was a chair outside, and they would use it in the. Again, that was not a hardcore match. You got to be very specific in these fucking things. I've watched a lot of fucking. Again, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching NXT Time with D-Walk. NXT Wednesdays at 9:30. And remember, stay healthy. Hey, Carl, you got something to say?
yes, I said, why is this called the ECW arena? I mean, I don't think
Extreme Championship Wrestling. And that's what, and they would do
It's-
shows there.
They were the one that made that arena famous.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, yeah, that's not the name of the arena that I saw, so I don't know why it was called that. But okay, cool.
Of course. Thank you, baby. But that's what used to be called. Stay healthy, stay happy. Remember that life is love, love is life. And NXT is about living, loving, and no more booty matches. Please. I know Joe likes it, D-Walks likes it, and every other guy that has a penis likes it. But I just want a wrestling match. I just want a wrestling match, man.
Drink and don't drive.
And remember, yes.
I don't know that they're going to continue the booty matches.
I
This
know.
is over.
I'm just tired of it. And if I see one more nipple slip that's not unintentional.
No, why? I want to see one. Hey,
Anyway,
hey,
Hey, that last nipple slip wasn't a nipple slip. It was a lip slip.
yeah.
and with that, we're going to
Don't put it on a downfall, man. Don't do that.
We're going to say goodnight, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, stay healthy, stay happy. Goodbye.
Lace up your boots, we're about to fight. NXT in the house, bringing the hype. We walk on mic, ready to ignite. Detroit hip-hop, take that flight. Body slamming, the crowd's going wild. A square circle with the kings of the pile. NXT superstars, we're breaking the mold. This Detroit beat will never get old. Step into the ring, feel the adrenaline rush. NXT wrestlers, we're the ones that can't crush. With our moves so smooth, we're the next generation. Detroit hip-hop meets wrestling sensation. Lace up your boots, we're about to fight. NXT in the house, bringing the hype. D-Walk on the mic, ready to ignite. Detroit.